Hello. Be right there,
Hello.
Becca. I'm going to switch you over to host, okay?
Okay. Looks like we have Tim on here already.
Yeah, and we had someone else and they got off. But I sent it and we'll start at 9. I'm going to put this on mute and I'll be right back. I'm trying to get somebody registered.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back, Rebecca.
Okay.
Do we want to take a break halfway through today?
I know. I was trying to decide if I may just tell them they can go if they need to. There's a lot of material covered.
Okay. All right.
That way they can just go, come back. So I'd like to work in some time to like work on things. So while they're working on things, they can
Take a break.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I forgot to ask you that yesterday.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get through some material and then they're gonna have homework.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna get, on Etsy or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have a lot of work to do before we can get to, before you can actually get there.
And we need to add, like, if you can only get so far and we need to add another class, that works for me if it does for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll know here soon, like, what everyone needs, because I'm not,
Right.
We'll see. Might still cut. So is Tim on here, or is he got on here and got off?
I haven't talked to him, so I think he got off.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Hi, Tim.
Hi.
Do you have a camera on yours?
No,
Okay,
unfortunately, mine's out of commission, and
that's
one of the
fine.
downsides of working from home is your IT support's.
Okay. Can you see us okay?
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay. And then is my screen sharing working? Do you guys see hobby
Yes.
of business? Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Tim, I think there will be about 11 of us on here.
Okay.
So we'll sit tight and there should be more join us.
Okay. I was telling Lisa, I work for Workers' Comp. I'm the business consultant in Southwest Ohio. And I work with all the small business development centers, and I forwarded this information to them that are around here. And I signed up to do this. I make custom football helmets. I started
That's what Lisa was saying.
as a fundraiser for my grandson's youth football leagues.
Okay.
I donate them and stuff, but I started selling some on eBay just to generate money so that I can keep doing it and giving them away. And so I'm signing up to observe. I mean, I want to learn about, I guess, specifically Facebook or, a couple of the others.
Yeah.
But I have a dentist appointment Thursday, so I won't be able to sit in on Thursday's class. So Lisa said you'll be recording it. So if there's any handouts or anything like that, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, this is real timely.
Are you good at Facebook?
I don't do any of it.
Okay.
I don't do any social media. My wife does, and I've got a couple of friends that I've met through the football helmet stuff, and they keep encouraging me to do Facebook. So yeah, so I'm probably I'm a total novice at what you're going to be talking about.
Lisa has thought about adding a class. It's called, what did we call that one? There's one that's specifically on Facebook for direct sales, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That might be one to look at doing at some point too, Tim. That way you get a little bit more proficient, because you're right. I think Facebook is probably a good revenue generator for you.
Okay. Yeah, if there is such a thing as social media for cavemen, that'd probably be a pretty good class.
I might steal that. Social.
I was going to say,
just remember to invite me.
We've struggled with that class in the past, because there are people who get on there who don't have a Facebook at all, and then there's some who are on there that just want to learn how to make theirs look prettier or whatever.
Right.
So you've got those two different groups. So I like that.
Yeah,
Facebook for caveman.
Yeah, especially with the pandemic, I chose to never get involved in any social media because I work for the state and I don't want to get involved in anything.
Right.
But evidently, Facebook is a pretty decent marketplace. So.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, I was trying to do some stuff on Canva yesterday, and I thought, I need Rebecca here, because I had my little, graph and everything made on Canva, and every time I try to put it over to take it out of Canva, I had an emoji on it, and my emoji disappeared. And I'm like, why is the emoji disappearing on Canva?
Huh.
Have you ever experienced that?
No, I guess I've never tried a emoji.
I was going to have a in my Poshmark closet on just certain items, and I want it was like a winter sale, and I wanted to be able to put snowmen around each, item that was a sale item. Just look for the snowmen. These are the items that are on sale. Well, I can do that on Poshmark, and I can do that on Canva, but I take my box, my graphic thing, and try to take it out of Canva and put it into Poshmark, it loses the emoji.
Must be some kind of trademark thing, but I don't know why.
But it's an emoji.
Yeah.
It's an actual emoji.
One way around that might be, do you have the snip tool, little scissors?
I'll have to look.
If not, add that on there and just snip it out, cut it out off of Canva, and then you can save it as like a JPEG or whatever and move it over. That's what which I may share this in a little while, but like PicMonkey is an app, or is a software system on the, that you can use, but it's $60 if you want to export it. Well, if you use the snipping tool, you can cut it out after you make it and avoid paying that $60.
So is the snipping tool just part of?
It may be on your computer already. Like if you do a search for snip tool, it may already be on there.
Okay.
Snipping tool. This is what it says. Tool. Yeah.
Okay. I'll look for that. I'll try that.
Just see. That might be.
Kept doing it. And at first, I didn't notice it at first. I put that on Poshmark, and I looked and I'm like, wait a minute, what happened to my snowman? Because I need the explanation of the sale so they knew what to look for. And I'm like, my snowman keeps disappearing.
Can't have a winter sale without your snowman.
Right. So,
Charlene, are you on here? Maybe. You might, if you are on here, you are muted and no video.
See. Looks like her mute button's off now.
I think I unmuted her, so she may not be there. I think it might have been me.
She said, hello, yes, I'm on. I can't seem to get a sound, but I can hear you all.
Okay. Can you see the screen, Charlene? Okay. I can see the screen. Okay.
And I'll keep an eye on the chat box for you that way.
Okay. I just pulled it up. I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But that might help.
Okay, 13 people registered back up.
Oh, really?
So we had a couple extra.
Charlene, is your camera broke, or you don't have one, or do we need to show you how to turn it on? All right, looks like Jason's joining us. Okay. Okay, that works, Charlene. Charlene, if you can just type on there what you sell, that would help. Hi, Jason. if you are not able to use a screen and microphone, if you want to use the chat, we can communicate that way. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you, Jason, just to see. There we go.
There's Jason.
There's Jason. All right, Jason, looks like there'll be 13 of us, so there should be several jumping on here. And Jennifer's on here. Kim's joining. Okay, there's Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. There is a chat option if anyone, we have a few who cannot connect to audio, so they'll be chatting through the chat box. So if you want to pull that up on your screen, you'll be able to see what they're typing. Okay, Charlene. I knew there was someone here with human resources. Perfect. Okay. I think a lot of what we're talking about could be applied to human resources too. All right. All right. There might be several people. Oh, there's Jennifer. There might be several people who are joining us without video because they may be working their regular 8 to 5 job too. So. So we'll just keep an eye on that chat. Lisa will be monitoring that throughout the session, just in case I miss someone's message. All right, perfect. We will go ahead and get started, and we should have some others join as we go. But I'd like to do like introductions and kind of know what your current hobby is and what you're trying to turn into business, just so we can use that as examples. And the way I teach, I did not practice a 3-hour training at all. Actually, I put the agenda together about an hour ago. I usually more of a facilitator and kind of direct you in that. I love talking, and I love questions, and just kind of you know, not following a PowerPoint, but just kind of having general conversations and sharing examples. Because I feel like you learn more by seeing how some people already tried it and it didn't work, instead of you doing it and failing, doing the same thing that they did. You know, just kind of exploring what has worked, what doesn't. As we know, technology changes from day to day, hour to hour, and you know, there may be some options out there that are free that you can utilize and things like that. So we will, you know, collaborate and talk and share, and we'll see, you know, where we go in an hour and a half. Lisa already said that if we need more than 3 hours, you know, there would be an option to extend if we needed to. So I'll start with the introduction, and there should be 13 of us. Looks like there's 7, so we're still missing about half the class. So we'll see. They may jump on here. So my name is Rebecca Varney, and I have a business called R. Varney Marketing and Photography, and I teach a few classes for Lisa and ABCAP. We do Facebook, direct sales. We do a website design class. We will talk about that a little bit. Maybe a landing page or a website might be the way that you need to advertise and sell your product. So maybe taking that class. You could literally walk away with a great website for, you know, around $150. So, and the great thing is you would be able to maintain it because you built it. So that might be a course that you would consider. We have a social media one. There's several others. And then Lisa also has someone that teaches like Google Business, which I recommend for new businesses. And the business plan one walks you through like how to set up a vendor's license and all that. So that definitely might be, we're gonna hit on that a little bit, but some of you are probably going to need to look at adding a vendor's license. So my contact information should be on your screen if you do need to get a hold of me. My website's rvarney.com. My phone number is listed there. I am located in Georgetown, so I'm real close to the ABCAP for Brown County. R. Varney Marketing and Photography, I'll just kind of, it was 90% marketing, 5% photography. It is now flipped. It is 95% photography, 5% marketing. And that's one of the things that we would talk about is sometimes you think your service is going to be a certain thing, and then in the middle of things, another idea comes about, and you know, you may expand your services. So keep that in mind. You always want to be looking at your short-term and long-term goals, and it could shift on you. My background is in education. I taught business and marketing at the high school level for 11 years before working for a company doing recruiting, marketing, and human resources. In 2014, I left that company to start my own, and so now I have the marketing and photography. The emphasis I have now, I'm getting away from the recruiting and human resources and business consulting and going more into real estate photography. I work with 44 realtors, and so I'm a full-time photographer in the real estate world. We have also, we had a screen printing business, my husband and I, several years ago. We owned it for 5 years. We sold that. We tripled our investment on that. It just made sense to either sell it or hire more people. So we opted to sell it. Our hometown printing in Georgetown now has our business. I actually sold Damsel in Defense also, which is a direct sales. I did that while I was building R. Varney Marketing and Photography because I needed to supplement some income. I ended up selling $35,000 worth of pepper sprays and conceal and carry purses. And that was all done through marketing on Facebook. So it can be done. So that's a little bit of my direct sales experience with that. So again, anytime you have a question, throw it on chat, unmute yourself and talk, and we'll kind of work through that. Our agenda for today, I did not create these 5 P's of marketing. These are legit. If you look it up, you can actually find the marketing cycle that has these 5 P's on there, but product, price, people, promotion, and place. The ones that we'll hit today is product and promotion, mainly, but what you're going to find is they all are tied together in one way or another. I think before, we're not going to jump on Etsy.com today or at eBay or Facebook, because you got to kind of know how you need to market and what you're going to market before you do that. So we need to talk about how to create graphics, how to get good pictures to post. You need some reviews from people that you know. You can't just open an Etsy store and think that business is going to be booming. You're going to have to create that atmosphere before you get on there. So we're going to do a lot of that background stuff today. You'll have homework, and then on Thursday is when we would actually like start getting into some of those platforms and putting your information in there. I would like to make this hands-on and not just, talking the whole time. So there's going to be times that you're going to be doing some things and kind of talking through that with us. Things to consider that we're really not going to cover, but if you have questions about, we can hit it. You need to look at, do you need insurance for your business? Do you need the health department involved? If you're selling jams and jellies, does that mean you need to have the health department involved in your process? Do you need to pay sales tax? Do you, taxes, licensures? How are people going to pay you? What's those merchant fees look like? How, are you going to do it through Venmo, PayPal? Are you going to look at doing Square or Wave, one of those? Do you need a separate checking account? Maybe you don't right at first, but then you need to look at that later if your business does grow. Bookkeeping options, things like that. So if you're to that point where you're like, I do need a bookkeeping system, I can share some free ones with you and some things like that. So, but do kind of keep those things in mind. We don't have time to cover them today, but that could be serious if you don't have a vendor's license and you're selling something that requires that. I'll just throw out, there is a website, Ohio Gateway. You can set up a vendor's license and pay your sales tax through that. If you want to see someone face-to-face, go to the Brown County Auditor's Office, and one of the nice people there will walk you through that. That is an option, and that can be very helpful if you would rather have someone face-to-face with you, kind of walk through what that would look like as far as getting your vendor's license. Any questions over the agenda? Is there anything that you're like, hey, can you cover that? There's one burning question that I'm dying to know. Okay. Jason, you're the top, at the top of my list. Do you care to go first, kind of tell us what product and what you've tried and, what you hope to, what your plan is?
Well, I have no product. I just was told about this morning, so I figured I'd get signed in.
Okay.
I talked to Lisa about 20 minutes ago, and she got me all set up here. But I kind of have a little mowing business on to the side with my normal job. So I figured anything that I can do and learn to make it go forward, I'm all for it.
Okay. And you said mowing, right?
Yes.
Okay. What area? Are you in Brown County?
Adams County.
Adams County. Okay. Perfect. All right. Kim, are you available to talk right now? Is she on chat?
No, she's
Say
not.
Tim.
There she is.
Oh.
I see good morning, everyone from Kim. I don't know if that was earlier or not.
Yeah,
Kim,
that's
do you have a minute? She's muted back. We'll skip Kim. Okay, Jennifer, do you want to share with us?
Sure. So in my normal 9 to 5, I do community relations for a health center, Health Source of Ohio. But that lends me to creating some marketing materials for local events. It's also I've created some like productivity tools that I use myself, and then my coworkers have asked if I would consider I give it to them, but they can have encouraged me to maybe sell them at some point. So I'm just curious of how that might work.
Oh, nice. I like it. Tim, can you share with us?
Yes. I do custom football helmets. Started off doing it for my son and now my grandson's youth sports leagues. I donate custom helmets for charity auctions, and I've had requests, so I've made others, and I've started selling a few on eBay to generate the money that I can then turn around and buy the stuff I need to be able to donate them. And I've had a lot of people recommend Facebook. I don't do any social media. I was explaining to them earlier, Facebook sales or Facebook Marketplace or something like that. So this is a perfect time for this kind of a class.
Definitely. All right, Charlene, her microphone's not working. She is in human resources, but her chat message earlier said that she doesn't have a product to sell. However, I have a service, which is human resources, that I provide professional solutions to individuals and organizations through workshops, webinars, trainings. So I love that we have a lot of service people in this group, not necessarily product. So we may need to concentrate on like the Facebook, Instagram, promotion, place will come into play. So so that's good to know. We had several who had products, but I guess they didn't join us today. So I don't know if they'll be on here on Thursday or if they'll be watching the recording of this. Lisa, are you recording?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I just thought of that. I was like, I didn't hit that record button. So perfect.
It's recording.
Okay, perfect. All right. Kim. Okay, Kim is having microphone issues. Kim sells 31, so I'll just do a little plug for her. So I bet she's on here for 31. Okay, she might type on there later a little bit more, but I'm going to go ahead and jump over here to product. One thing, and I'm just going to hit some of this a little faster, and we're going to spend more time on some other things, since not everyone here is product, but quantity. Now, Tim, for yours, can you have inventory, or is yours more specialty?
No, I do have inventory.
Okay.
Actually, I've got a small storage unit that when I get good deals on parts or helmet shells, pads, anything like that, I stock up on them when I can.
Okay. Do you have a picture or anything that you can throw on the chat so everyone can see what your product is?
I will see if I can get something. If not, I can send something to Lisa.
Okay.
And you can include it.
Okay. If not, that's part of the homework for Thursday.
Okay.
Kim just asked what the question was. Kim, I shared that you sell 31. We were just going through and everyone was saying what product they sell. So I went ahead and shared on your behalf with the group. The biggest thing to figure out is, promotion, place, and price. Is your item deliverable? Does it need to be picked up? In some of your cases like mowing, obviously delivery pickup's not an issue, but it's the place is, if you're mowing in your area, your pricing is going to be different if you have to, travel. You're kind of like me with the photography, with real estate. I do mine different than actually all of my competitors. I do it based on location. So if I'm driving to the west side of Cincinnati, I raise my rate for that. But if it is here in Brown County, within 30 minutes of me, I have a lower rate because I have less time in it, less resources in it, my overhead costs. And that helps to build my clientele here in my area, so that I'm not always driving the west side. I do have some west side realtors, and you'll probably have some clients that are into Claremont, Hamilton County, but you don't want that to be your focus. The promotion and the place and price will probably be dependent on where you're mowing. So with Jennifer's product, if she's selling a platform on the computer, some software or something, an app, I bet it's through an app that she's considering selling that, then delivery and pickup's not an issue. She can, she has the whole world that she can market to, so that makes it very interesting. Sometimes I know we advertise like Etsy and eBay and several of those, but something else to consider is, and the example I was thinking of, we was going to have a jams and jellies lady on here, and she could, instead of selling online, she could always go around to like local businesses. There's a lot of boutiques popping up that could be her way to get her product out. If you look at, there's like a local candle place, Tipsy Chandler, for example. They've placed their product in several places around the area in Brown and Claremont County, so that you can just drive over to Homestead Floral, a florist shop here in Georgetown, to pick up product. And they keep inventory there, and they've made an agreement, with that place in several locations, and that's great. That's easier than selling it online and then shipping it out. So that's been a really good market for them. I've seen people do that with like elderberry juice and all that. Instead of selling it online, they're placing it in floral shops, boutiques, and bakeries and things like that, and that's working for them. So sometimes how you're promoting it and the place can be just as important as your product. So how many of you have learned something through trial and error that you can share, that you tried and it didn't work? I know I have. How long have you had your mowing business, Jason?
About 2 years.
Okay. Where is most of your clients?
Well, as of right now, I only got one client.
Okay.
And, well, all besides family, but just one client.
Okay.
That's for ABCAP.
I'm glad you said family. That's actually a big one. How many of those family members would write a review for you?
Probably about the four that I got. We just lost one family member, and I ain't gonna be doing that no more. So about 4 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Family can break you or make you. I was talking to someone about that the other day on a photography chat group online. They're like, they're just assuming that 4 years later, I'll still do their pictures for free. They don't understand that I only did their pictures for free, you know, that there's 2 times to build my portfolio. And you probably run into that too.
A little bit, yes.
They think they should get the cheaper rate.
Yeah, well, you know, business is business.
Yes. So you have to utilize their position. They receive some reduced rate service. So
Right.
now is the time we're going to ask for some reviews that you can put on your Facebook page and things. Have you created a Facebook page?
No, not yet.
Okay. So that would definitely be on the list of things that we would do. So Tim needs to look at doing the Facebook page. Jason's going to do that. Charlene, I don't know. I would need to talk to you more about exactly what you would want to do with this information to know if we need to create any platforms for you. Kim, I know. Oh, Kim, are you on? So you're not on here for 31 this time. I just know that she sells it. I sell promotional products and printing services. Do you have a Facebook page for that, Kim? I know she does for her 31.
I think there's 2 different
Yes.
MBs.
Oh, is this not Kim Brown?
Yeah, I just looked because I thought, okay, wait a minute. There's Kim Brown.
She's probably thinking I am crazy. Okay, so Kim, what is your last name? Sorry. Okay, so this is not Kim Brown that sells 31. This is Kim Brooks, and she sells promotional products and printing services. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Kim Brown has, there's some people who have taken all the courses, and she's been a frequent flyer, so I apologize for that. Do you have, that's okay. Her mic isn't working. Do you have a website? Okay, so she has a website. And then you did say you had a Facebook page. Okay, so yeah, if you don't mind, I'll just get your phone number from Lisa later, and we'll connect, and I can kind of relate this more to you and get more information. So the other thing I want to mention, and this presence in community, I put it under product, but it can also be under promotion. A great way to get your name out there is volunteering, getting involved. I'll use Kim's, okay, she's in business. You know, the promotional products. I'm sure Kim gets hit up all the time, people wanting her to donate promotional products. I can only imagine. You're kind of probably in the same boat I am, as far as, you know, everyone wants free photography services, so you got to kind of pick and choose. So for me, it made sense to do like a photography club at the local school that got me into the school district. That allows me to do like senior picture, get to know the students, and you know, that opens up a whole new revenue of senior portraits and things like that. But getting involved in the community, the more people you know, the better. Jason, you're probably trying to get quotes and win bids for some of those county jobs and things like that. So the more people you know in that area, the better. So definitely getting involved. I put on here Chatty Cathy Karen's the new one that, you know, the teenagers, my teenager will say, don't be Karen. If I am acting my age and saying something like an old person. Negative Nelly, you know, Mother Teresa, like, if you are on Facebook talking politics all the time, bashing, sharing, being negative, that can impact your product, that can impact your promotion. So I just threw that on there because we need to make sure that that's what hurts a lot of businesses, is their personal beliefs. And, you know, if you're posting on Facebook 16 times a day and it's all negativity, gas prices are up again, here we go, you know, and things like that, that can affect your business. Because I hate to say it, but especially like in the service industry, like in Jason's area with Mowing, and then even with Kim, because some of her stuff is service related too. You know, it can affect your business and how you're perceived. But if you can get in there and get involved with athletics or schools, or donating your time, it can make a difference. So I just wanted to make sure that I threw that on there.
Miss Rebecca, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I had to quit out and come back in,
Oh, good.
so I apologize.
Kim, can you share a little bit about your business?
Yes, I've been in business for many years, selling promotional products and printing services, print media, as far as large format banners and outdoor, indoor signage. The promotional products, everybody know as swag, you know, ink pens, mugs, t-shirts, things like that. So I started the business back in 2007, and part-time, but I'm full-time now. And I'm doing good. I love to join webinars like this to hear others and see their struggles and what they're going through, and also to just keep learning as well.
Sure.
And if I can help others, you know, I'm here to answer questions as well.
Nice.
So basically, that's why I'm here, is just to, you know, learn. You know, if anybody need my assistance or want to ask questions, I'm here for that as well.
Nice. Now, where are you located?
I'm in Cincinnati. I'm in Madisonville.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in Madisonville a couple times a week.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're renovating out here, you know, the city. So it's changing. It's changing.
Yeah. Well, so I photograph real estate, and it's always refurbs that I get to photograph, or some that need refurbed.
Yes.
So, yeah, so I'm in Madisonville quite a bit. So it's exciting to watch the changes.
Yes, and it's changing.
Yes, definitely. Well, great.
Thank you for having me here. And again, I apologize. I don't know what was going on, but I had to quit out and come back in.
Yeah, well, sorry I was calling you the wrong name.
It's okay. I was trying to figure this out too. But thank you for having me here.
Well, the first thing that hits promotion, Jason, do you have a logo yet?
No, I do not.
Okay, so that'll probably be one of the first things to add to your to-do list. Let's see, Tim, you probably don't have a logo yet either, right?
No, I've got a name, and I saved a couple of a website on GoDaddy or something like that.
Yes. Okay.
So Gridiron Glory Days is the name that I plan on using.
Yeah. Okay. So creating a logo, it's a part of your branding, and that's probably where you need to start, whether you're promoting on Facebook or anywhere, especially like Jason, you're definitely, I don't know if you can see, like I have logo wear, like I'm always wearing my logo. you're going to want to wear yours all the time so that people
Right.
ask you about it. That's your biggest platform, you wearing your logo. People need to see your logo 12 times before it's embedded in their head. So if someone says, hey, I need my yard mowed, who do you recommend? If I've seen your logo 12 times, it's embedded in my head. And as soon as someone says mowing, my mind automatically goes to your business. And that's your goal. So I did grab a few promotional items that I have just to kind of share. So like yesterday, I had a tax appointment. And Kim, we definitely need to talk. All right.
Yes.
I do a lot of this for clients, and I do a lot of this for myself. So we definitely need to
yes.
talk.
I would love to help you. I forgot to mention that I am a graphic artist. That's how I started the business. It was book graphic designs. Yes.
Okay.
So,
I was going to ask you, because logos freak people out. I will tell you about some free logo makers that you can put on your phone and give it a try yourself. But if you want to hire professionals, Kim and I could definitely get you in, help you in that direction, whether it's hiring Kim or I have a graphic designer on staff also, or some others I can recommend. So perfect. But like yesterday, I had a tax appointment. I had this sitting there with my notes in there that I wanted to talk to my tax lady, and she saw this and she was like, I love that. Where'd you get it? So, it automatically says exactly what I've got going on. This is a picture that I had taken of my camera. My logo, I created it using an app on my phone, actually. And then it's kind of evolved from there. But this, $4 is all this cost me. Carry it around. People ask about it. Pins. Kim can definitely help you out with some pins. This is, it's got my logo on there. Keep in mind with pins, and Kim can probably vouch for this, don't put a whole lot of information on pins. The ink section on just a logo that you're able to get on there.
Yes, correct.
I have most of my delivery is through online galleries. People are able to pull up their images and download, but I do still have people who ask for their images on a flash drive. I threw my logo on flash drive. It's simple, it's easy. It gets it in their hand. And again, if they've got it sitting on their desk, they're seeing my logo. If they look at their desk 5 times that week, they saw my logo 5 times. So if they've got one of my pins sitting there, a flash drive sitting there, if they've got my business card sitting there, they're going to consistently see that logo. So that is very important. Okay, for Jason and Tim, Kim wouldn't necessarily need this, but could do this. You probably got enough freebie stuff that you can give away, but I always say gift certificates are the things to give away. So like I was asked to give an item, give something away to a fundraiser that's happening next weekend. Gift certificates. Most people do not actually cash in the gift certificates. I give away these things like they're candy. I hardly ever get it back. So at the fundraiser, they're going to say R. Varney 3 or 4 times over the speaker donated a $50 gift certificate towards a portrait package. I may never actually get asked to do that, to use it. Some people, they lose them, and then they never cash them in. So floral shops say the same thing. They give away gift certificates, gift cards. and people don't cash them in. So, and that's true for restaurants and everything. It's not just, it's not because my pictures are horrible or anything. But with mowing business, hot dog, I'd be giving these things away because if you put $20 off on a mowing service, I would, these are great promotional items because you're still getting something out of it. If you charge, $60 to mow that lawn, you might have only made $40 on that particular time, but you could get repeat customers that way. And they probably announced your name 3 or 4 times during that event when they were giving away your gift certificate. So definitely always give away gift cards or gift certificates. If you sign up through like Square, I believe you can order their gift cards for really cheap. So if you're a Square customer, inquire about gift cards, and somehow it syncs up with your system. I've got several clients and friends who use Square. I do not. You can, someone like Kim with the printing service, Vistaprint, you can print these bad boys for cheap and throw your logo on there. To from amount is all that you need. You can put an expiration date on there if you wanted, but that's definitely, as a new business, give away free stuff. So if I'm giving away something, I use this, I clip a pin with it, I've got my business card with it, and I go to my local Something Old, Something New is what the, actually I think she just changed her name to Sarah's Shop. It's a local boutique here in Georgetown. She sells those like little mini purses and like, what's that thing called that you put around a pop can?
Koozies.
Koozie, thank you.
Yeah, koozies.
Slide this in a koozie, and you've got yourself a cute little gift that you can give away. So I just put her can koozie on here. That way I'm promoting and helping a small business here in town. Or at one point she had some little purses, some little pouches that had a camera on it. Stick that on there. 31 has some of those pouches too. Use those. And give away those. So that's a great way. Tagline is something else. Is there anything that you always say? Tim, you could probably have some fun with this one, with football and stuff. Kim, do you have a tagline for your business?
Do I have a tagline?
Yeah.
Yes, actually I do. I have something in my email, but it's actually in my email when I'm actually helping someone.
Okay.
I'm sending an email. I would say, let us keep your name, and it says, let us keep your name in front of your customers every day.
Oh, I love it.
So that's what I attach in my emails. I forget what I have on the website. I apologize.
No, that's okay.
But that goes in every email.
Perfect.
And I wanted, may I say something, please?
Sure.
I'm not selling or nothing like that. When I came on, I mentioned to you we were Brooks Graphic Designs. I didn't want anybody to write that down and think they can find me or anything. We're now Brooks Printing and Promotions, just in case you all would like to know that. It was Brooks Graphic Designs when I first started. But to let everybody know, I do more as Brooks Printing and Promotions.
Perfect. I'm writing that down right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it, to everyone.
See, and I love these events because it does connect us. Now I have a mowing person, I have a promotion person. Sorry, Tim, I'm from Georgetown. We don't know what football is around here. So.
Right.
Football.
Well, we don't have a football team here in Georgetown, Kim.
Oh, you do not?
No, we do not. So I don't know if you heard the very beginning, but Tim, he has a business with football helmets.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear his spiel?
I did not. I was on another call with a customer, then I joined and had issues and was trying to listen
Okay.
and trying to unmute. So I'm sorry, I
Okay.
apologize.
No, that's okay. And then Jason's on here and he has a mowing business. And then we have a human resource person on here also. And then we have a promotional person with Health Source on here who also, it sounds like she dabbles in making apps and things too. So,
Okay. Hello to everyone.
yeah. So, taglines can be fun, not important to have right away, but I can see where you could have one with the mowing, with the football. Mine is get noticed with R. Varney. So R. Varney Marketing and Photography. My tagline is get noticed with R. Varney. So I have a hashtag that I put on all my Facebook posts. It says get noticed with R. Varney. It's on my business cards. I put it on everything. So that's my tagline. Something else that I always do is I always say thank you for partnering with R. Varney. And it gives ownership to, it's a partnership. It takes several of us to band together small businesses and things. So, you can always think of something that you want, someone, when they hear it, they're like, yes, yes. She always says that. Yes. Again, the more you say something, the more it is engraved into their head. So, this is called a rack card. I don't know. There's probably other names for it. It's what I always call it. You can get them in different sizes, and these are great to hand out. So business cards are great. You can always set these out somewhere too. So like, Tim, for example, I'm thinking that, if you made something like this, you could put it out at like Play It Again Sports or something with a acrylic stand. So we have a nonprofit, it's called Fuel Ministry, that we work with, and we have 12,000 of these printed every year, and we put them in acrylic holders. It's a 4x6 card, and these sit in all the places that sell dirt bikes, because it's for dirt bike camps. So it's something that you can set out. So if you are, if I own a mowing business, I'm going to become friends with places like Cowhall Brothers, Cornette's Tractor, I can't think of the name of it, in Hamersville, but different places like that, and ask them if I can display some rack cards, provide the acrylic holder, set it on their counters, and definitely promote that way. So that can be an easy way to get some clients. So I have this right here. This is for photography services. It says on here like photo button, 5x7 magnets, things like that. So I've created an envelope that the parent can put their money in and do the ordering. I could have simply put it on a piece of paper and had them fill it out and paper clip their payment to it. But again, I wanted something where it's tangible, it's in their hand, it's got my logo on it. I could see where mowing business could have this, because if they're not home for the payment, you're putting this in their door. Again, they're seeing your logo on something. They're easy, they can mail the payment back to you. So again, try to put your logo on as many things as you can, and try to make your life, easier. Obviously in today's world, you might be, just doing payments online, but that might be an easy way. They know they have those sitting around their home, and it's easy if someone's over and they're talking about mowing. Oh, well, here, you just take this. I already paid online, but here's this, take it with you and contact him. So you have to look at your overhead costs. Do not bury yourself right out of the gate, contacting Kim and buying $4,000 worth of pens and magnets and business cards and banners and canopies. You can easily drown yourself in overhead costs if you spend a lot of money on promotion. So think outside the box. Like we talked about, those family reviews. If I have a Facebook page and I'm asking people to share a Facebook post, that's free. That didn't cost me anything. So think simple, think free, and then invest in your company and turn around and buy those items. So, you know, when you have $200 surplus that you can spend, that's when you buy the pens. Not out of the gate when you're already in the hole. So definitely consider that. Many times people will ask me for pens. So I always keep a ton of these. Like if a golf, I know like with COVID, it's so hard because there's not as many activities, but when there's a golf scramble coming up, a fundraiser with St. Michael's Church or the school or athletic boosters or whatever, give them pens. And they always have those goodie bags that they stuff business cards and pens and things in. These are easy to give away. So our church one day was like, oh, we need a bunch of pens for something they were doing. I don't remember what it was. I was like, I have pens. I'll give you pens. And they're like, we'll give them back. I'm like, no, I don't want them back. Give them away. Those are the easy way, because if you look around your house, you've probably got tons of pens laying around. So you need to consider, some of this is product, so I'm going to kind of skip over some of this, but under branding and advertising, display case, I'm thinking more like if I'm selling jams and jellies, what am I going to put those in? I would get some cute baskets like Longaberger picnic baskets and put my jellies in there and ask if I can put those in a cute boutique or a floral shop or something around town and sell them out of a picnic basket. It's cheap way of advertising. It's a cheap way to get your product out there. And that's cute. Picnic basket for jams and jellies is a cute little idea. So Tim, if you are taking pictures of your football helmet, you're not taking that picture in your living room. You are taking that on the football field. You can create a backdrop that you consistently use. And again, that's creating branding. So if it was me, I would be using bleachers at a football stadium, the fake grass at the stadium, and taking pictures that way.
I actually have a very large, like 24 by 36 poster of the Bengal Stadium.
Yes.
That I have in the background, and then
Yeah.
I have turf on a table that I set the helmets on, and I have a clear, tall vase that I put the helmets on so they're not sitting right on the ground, and it's clear so you can see through it, and then I get pictures of all angles of the helmets.
Perfect. Good. So you've created a brand for yourself through that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is perfect. With mowing, do you ever take pictures of your jobs after you're finished?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's kind of being mindful of that, and I go through spurts of that myself. Like, and I have a photography business. There are times I'm like, why in the world didn't we get a picture of ourselves? People want to see people, so have someone take a picture of you mowing. I know it's uncomfortable. I hate. I'm supposed to be behind the camera, not in front of the camera, but people want to support a person, not a business. So the more you can put yourself out front, the better it is. It is, I have some employees who are really good about, they get some embarrassing pictures of me, like, you know, when I'm inside someone's bathtub taking a shot of their bathroom, yeah, they'll also whip out their camera, their cell phone, and they'll get a picture of me inside the bathtub trying to, you know, get that picture of that bedroom or whatever. So you definitely want to use real life pictures. Video is the best thing when you are promoting on Facebook. So Tim, I know you and Jason are going to be creating Facebook pages soon. A time-lapse video and you can use your cell phone to create that, of you mowing would be like superb. You hire a 15-year-old to create you a time-lapse video. They will know what I'm talking about. And it basically, it looks like you're speeding around that yard, mowing it, and they can create a video. So if it took you 20 minutes to mow that yard, it looks like you did it in 45 seconds, but people love that. There is some cake decorators, some cake bakers, and like cookie bakers that I follow on Facebook. For some reason, I always get into it when they start showing a time-lapse video of them, or there's a guy who makes tables. He'll do a time-lapse video of him sanding, and it looks like he just sanded a whole table in 20 seconds. But for some reason, I just sat there and I'm like, oh, that's so, I don't know. You just start watching it and you're like, oh, that's so neat. Oh, and you think, oh, I would buy those cookies. Those are so fun, and it just makes them. I'm sorry if I have a bird, but if you just saw a bird fly by, yes, my son has a pet bird that somehow ended up in my office. But videos are huge on Facebook and Instagram. So you definitely need to consider doing that. There's another type of video called a boomerang. And for homework, that could be one of the things that you do. Boomerangs are big too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up boomerang video, and they're literally 3 seconds long, but those can get you a lot of notice on Facebook and Instagram. Again, I kind of hit this at the beginning, but if I was you, in Jason's situation and Tim's, Kim said she already has one, you definitely need a website. It can be a landing page. A landing page is very simple to create. If you're paying someone to make one, it doesn't cost much money because they're cheap. Because they're, it's just one page. That's all you need. People want to see validity. They want to see that you're real. If you create if you start promoting on Facebook or whatever, they want to see that you are a real company. So I would definitely have a landing page just to give you some validity. Any question on promotion, or Kim, do you have any suggestions on some promotional items that you would recommend?
Everything you were saying is correct, about advertising yourself, taking pictures while you're mowing, things like that. That is very important. I tell the customers I have, it's important that you take pictures, that you have a website. That's your brand. You have to have a website. And everything is digital now anyway. Mm-hmm. And when people are looking for you, they're going to Google you. So you want them to go to, you want them to go to your website. So definitely have a website. have a t-shirt with your company name on it. When you're out there working, people can jot down your name and number without bothering you, stuff like that. Ink pens for some of the businesses. Ink pens, they don't cost much at all. So, you can buy thousands and thousands of ink pens for just a little bit of money. So yeah, you have to do something to get noticed. You have to spend a little money to make money, but advertising is very important. Like she said, your website, have a logo, have postcards, putting the postcards in different businesses. We rack cards, postcards, promo cards, that's what we call them. Talk to the business, ask them, can you leave your business cards there. Always have a business card. Business cards still work. Always have a business card. Have it in your purse, have it in your wallet, have it in your car. Wherever you go, have your business cards. You never know who you may meet.
Yes.
So just things like that, just your brand, get your brand out there, get your brand. That's important.
I just thought a magnet on the side of your truck, if you don't do a decal on the back window.
Oh yeah. Yes, the same thing. Magnets aren't expensive like you think. You can get a pair of magnets for like $65. And the like you said, the vinyl, you can put that on your vehicle if you're going to have it for a long time. But again, you're at a traffic light. Someone can jot down your name and business, number and all that just by sitting there at the light. And when I started out, I got a lot of calls at the gas station. I'm sitting there. They saw my magnet. And that's, just simple things like that. Get a magnet or get vinyl on your vehicle, and that's your walking billboard.
The other thing that's free that you can do, if you are mowing, and I know I keep using it as an example, but I feel like that's a good one that everyone can relate to. If you are mowing a business, give them a shout out on your Facebook. I try to do that with my realtors. Give them a shout out. And they will do the same for you. So, in photography, word of mouth is a big one for us. I think with Tim's business, with Jason's business, like word of mouth is going to be your best thing. And making contact. So, it's reaching back out to clients after a service was performed once and just say, hey, can we set this up as a weekly, a bi-weekly, a monthly thing? Can I help you out? Because I can see where some people just have you mow for a big event or something for them, but trying to create those contract deals is important. So communication is a big one, just reaching out, and it's free.
May I add another thing, please?
Yes.
Direct mail. People forget about direct mail, but direct mail is still alive. So for your landscaping, your photography, things like that, you're looking for residential, even though you can do residential and commercial, send out direct mail. It's cheap. It doesn't cost a lot to send postcards out. You get a mailing list and send it out in your neighborhood, and let people know who you are and what you can do for them, your capabilities, and how you can help them. How can you solve a problem? Direct mail, you can do one zip code, you can do many zip codes, you can do your city, your state. Get direct mail going, and you'll get a return on your investment. But you have to have the excuse me, you have to have a nice postcard, not a bunch of clutter on it and stuff, but just enough to tell who you are and what you can do, how you can help them. People want to know how you can help them, So, do that too, and get your name out there. Postcards, direct mail.
Yeah.
I advise you, to do that. Yes.
Rebecca.
Oh, and one more thing, the landscaping. Put your yard signs out there. Let people see who you are. You're doing a house. Ask the homeowner, can I leave a yard sign here for 30 days? you know, give them $25. They may say you can just do it for free. Again, you can get your name out there many ways without spending a whole lot of money. That's word of mouth.
Perfect. Okay, so we're getting close on time. We only had 25 minutes and I still haven't given you a homework. What are some apps on your phone that you could use to create a graphic? Tim, what do you use to create? Do you ever create any graphics? Or is that new for you?
Not on my phone now.
Okay. What about on your computer?
Yeah.
Okay, which ones do you use on your computer?
I do a lot of cut and paste in PowerPoint and then pictures and stuff.
Okay.
I'm a caveman when it comes to this stuff.
All right. Nope, that's fine. We got to start somewhere. One that if you was on here before 9 o'clock, you heard Lisa and I talking about Canva, Canva. That's a good one. If you feel techie, and yes, Jennifer, you just mentioned my favorite one. If you feel like you could create your own logo, you could do that on Canva. Canva is one of those. PicMonkey, PicMonkey. It's in PicMonkey is on the chat thing if you're following that. Jennifer uses it too. If you buy it, it's $60 a year. They do have a free version that you can use. But between, if you're making it on your computer, between PicMonkey and Canva, you'd have 1,000 templates that you could use. You'd be covered. We wouldn't have to mention any others. That would do it. You can make great graphics if you have some good pictures. It sounds like Tim's already created a backdrop that he can use. Tim, you could add words to your to a graphic using those pictures you've made using PicMonkey or Canva. Let me here in a minute. I'll pull let me think. I need another screen. Hold on just a second. I was going to show you an example, but I'm like locked into my screen. Appeal Ministry. All right, so this is that nonprofit I was talking about. All right, here. And then I think I got to share my screen again. Here we go. Okay. Can you see it yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay, so this is a graphic that can be made in PicMonkey, for example. It's got some words on there. It has the information. It has pictures that will catch your attention. Never, ever, ever post on Facebook without a picture. You've always got to have some kind of picture on Facebook and Instagram. That can be made. You can make that. So with a little bit of practice, but definitely check out Canva and PicMonkey. There are some others that you can do on your phone. The one of them, I'll just throw out one that I like on my phone. It's called Logo Pit Plus. And it's got some templates. So I like it on my phone just because if I am, I have 3 children. If I'm sitting there at basketball pickup, I'm sitting in my car for 10 minutes because I'm still waiting for them to come out to the car. I could have created a graphic in 10 minutes while I'm just sitting in my car. So I use that app a lot. But there's several others that you can use. PicMonkey has an app for your phone too. But the best thing is you've got to have some good graphics. If you're not good at taking pictures or you don't have any pictures to use right now, if I have a mowing business and I didn't take any pictures last summer, I'm kind of, I don't have any pictures right now because of the weather. Pixabay is another one. Pixabay is a place you can go to get pictures. So it's free. Pixabay. If I remember right, I had to submit some pictures on there in order to get access to pictures. So create an account, post some generic pictures that you took, and then it gives you access to millions of pictures that have been taken by other people. So it's like a sharing network. But I pull pictures from there often for different clients. So that's another free resource that you can use. But I mean, your graphics is what's going to make or break you on Facebook and Instagram. Based on what I've heard today, I don't think Pinterest is a great avenue for any of you. Etsy is not for anyone on here unless Tim wants to dabble in Etsy, but I think between Facebook Marketplace, and eBay, I think you could really get your business going, Tim. I don't think you need to really worry about Etsy right now.
If I can figure out Facebook, that would probably do me pretty well.
Yes. Yeah, I would much rather you learn how to do Facebook than Etsy right now. There is a point where you get too big, and that can be a problem. So I don't think anyone in this group struggling with that at the moment, but you sometimes, if you only have one person mowing, if you get too busy and you can't get to clients in a timely manner, you run into problems. I run into that as a photographer. You have to be able to handle the demand that you have, or that can be business suicide too, because people start talking about how well, it took him 3 weeks to get to my grass. It was 3 foot tall by the time he got here. You just can't do that, so you got to watch out. So but I think you don't need to learn how to do so many different ways. Like Tim said, I gotta learn Facebook before I learn Etsy. Yes, concentrate on what works. If it's not working, then you move on to another tool. So so definitely. Okay, so we have 16 minutes left. For homework, let me go back to, I gotta change my screen shares. Sorry, I'm slow at switching screens. Well, I've already lost it. There it is up here. New share. I need to share my PowerPoint. Okay. We'll come back to those. Okay. For homework for Thursday, if you have not done this, you've got to research your competitors. You got to know what prices your competitors are charging. You can have someone else call for you and pretend to be, you know, shopping prices and find out what your competitors are charging if they don't have it posted somewhere. Tim, you just got to see if there's anyone else doing what you're doing out there. Kim, I know you have to research your competitors.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a daily thing for you. But you need to know, there was one client of mine in the cookie business, and you know, she was based on the prices she was giving me, it was going to be $4 a cookie. I'm sorry, but you can't, around Brown County, you can't sell a cookie for $4 each. So, you know, she needed to figure out how to reduce her overhead, because, you know, she couldn't afford to be in business. You can't sell $4 a cookie when your competitor is selling it for, you know, $1.50. So you do need to know your market. So research that for Thursday. I'd like to see everyone create a Facebook graphic. So use Canva, use PicMonkey, and just see how you do. Again, concentrate on your backdrop. A hardwood floor can make a great backdrop if you don't have anything else. Stand on a chair, shoot straight down on the floor on your item, and you've got yourself a backdrop. But you know, you want to eventually get to where you're photographing the same thing. You know, mowing, you know, obviously right now is not the, you can't go put your mower out in the middle of the snow right now. So you're gonna have to be creative. But I think with Pixabay or one of those sites, you can find some good mowing pictures that you could use for that. And Jason, if you can't get any off of Pixabay, let me know and I can send some to you since I have an account. Think about your marketing plan for Thursday. We've thrown a lot of information at you. We kind of already created a marketing plan for Tim, as far as we're looking at a Facebook page for him. That's where we're going to start. He's already started his eBay. So if he works on his eBay and Facebook, we think we've got something there. He's already donated enough of these helmets that he's already created some reviews and things that he can use. So once you get your Facebook page created, Tim is going to ask those people who he's donated helmets to or made as gifts to write a review on there, do a Facebook review so that he has 5 stars ratings. So, you know, that's an easy one. Jason, you've got your clients that you can reach out to for reviews. We know that you need to create a website, and we would put those reviews on that website. So I would have them write out something, or, you know, have them type it out on Facebook to put on your Facebook page, but then you're also going to put those on your website. A Google business account is good for Jason to set up. And we don't cover that in this class, but Lisa could probably tell you when the next business Google course will be. But you definitely want that. It just gives you more noticeability on the internet. When people are doing searches, you're going to come up more often if you have a Google business page. And then for Thursday, I'd love to see you create a Facebook video, or if you really feel brave, try a Facebook Live, a time-lapse video, or create a boomerang. Boomerangs are quick and easy. You can do that using your phone. Time-lapse videos you can use your phone for that. Facebook Live, you can use your phone for that. So what I'm getting at is everyone can do it. So make one of those items, a boomerang, a time-lapse video, or a Facebook video, you feel really brave, make it a live video. And I think that that's kind of where to start today, and then we can dig deeper into that on Thursday. But I'd kind of like to see where everyone is, for Thursday. But, I feel like we're laying down the groundwork, and there is a lot of groundwork to do, because you got to know your competitors. You got to start creating some great Facebook graphics. We can create a Facebook page, but you got to have something to post on there. So we need to work on that today. And then just know your marketing plan, because you need to know like what your budget is. What are some things that you can do for free? And we did throw out quite a few ideas that are free. And basically it's just networking. It is getting out there with your logo on a shirt, hitting the pavement and talking to people, always having a business card on you. If you want to create some of those rack cards and ask people to display them in their business, that's a real easy one too. Gift certificates, gift cards. Again, those are usually free advertising because people don't always use them. They lose them. But your name was mentioned 5 times at the event for donating something. You can put it on your Facebook that you donated something, and share that event. Hey, I hope to see you at this bowling event. I'm giving away a $50 gift card. Hope you win it. So the more you have the posts, the better. So that you're not just always posting the same thing. Hey, I've got this item available for sale. You want to have some other things that you can post on there. So any questions over any of the material that we covered today?
This is Tim. Lisa, I sent you an email with pictures of some of my helmets.
Okay, all right. I will look at that. Where would they go to get information on how to do the boomerang or the time-lapse video, Rebecca?
It's going to depend on their phone. So that's why I kind of went right over that and didn't say, because it's going to depend on if they're an iPhone or a Android user. Boomerang for me, and I'm on an Android. If I pull up Facebook Messenger and I just act like I'm going to send myself a something, when I click on my little camera down here, it gives me the option to do a boomerang. So a boomerang, I can actually take a boomerang of you guys. That's making a boomerang. And I'll show you. It's loading right now. This is the corniest boomerang you're ever going to see. But it's literally just going in and out, because that's all I did. I just pulled the camera straight out. So the boomerang video is literally just, and actually it didn't even record you guys. It recorded whatever was behind my shoulder. So you just literally, it gives you like 3 seconds to scan something. So usually, if I've got new business cards, if it was me, I'd put this on my hardwood floor as my backdrop. I would put my camera right here. I would pull it out, and I just created a boomerang video. And the video would just show up close on my business card and then further out. And it would just keep going in and out. And that will get me more notice on Facebook than if I just took a picture of my business card laying on my hardwood floor. Videos, for some reason, reach more people. So I would definitely recommend doing that. So if you when I get off of here today, I'm going to post that we did this on my Facebook page. So it's going to, I'm going to check in with ABCAP on my Facebook, and I'm going to talk about how we did this, and it's going to be a picture of my screen, and you guys right now. So I just took a picture, and you guys are welcome to do it right now if you want. But I just took a picture of my dual screens, and I will post that on there, and then that just gave me a Facebook post. So it shows that I did a workshop today. So when you don't always have to be on the mower, you don't always have to have a finished helmet on your Facebook page. And this can go on your personal. If you don't have a Facebook page today, you can put, we'll get that made on Thursday. But you can go ahead and post that on your personal. It doesn't hurt to promote your business on your personal page, as long as it's not against your direct sales guidelines, policies, and procedures. And none of you fall in that category that are on here. I noticed Candace just joined us. Candace, do you hear us right now? Yes, I just saw a mark across the screen from Candace, so she is on here. So Candace, will you be able to join us on Thursday?
Try, yes.
Yes, she will be joining us on Thursday. Hopefully you can watch the recording from today, and we'll find out more about you on Thursday. Are you representing your travel business today?
No, I'm representing a new business we just started.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm not going to give you a plug right now. I'm going to let you do it. Can you do it right now, or should we wait till Thursday?
I prefer to wait till Thursday.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so Candace will tell us more about her business on Thursday. So we only have like 3 minutes. Are there any questions? I know we covered a lot today, and it's like that, it's just like boom, 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 but I'm hoping it gave you a lot of food for thought. Poor Jason, you found out you was gonna take this workshop 15 minutes before we started. And we just threw you right in there.
Yeah, I had to hurry up and get home.
I'll give you a call later, Jason, after we get off of here.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'll send everybody the recording. So, as you're working on the homework, if you need to go back and watch something, and especially for you, Candace, so you can hear the whole thing. So.
Yes. And if you need the PowerPoint, you could always email me. My email is rebecca@rvarney.com. And here's my phone number on here. If you want to send me a text, I can always email the PowerPoint to you. So that would be an option too. But yeah, I think that we can definitely create business for everyone on here. You all have marketable services and products. So I'm excited to see what comes out of this group. So, all right, Lisa, is there any last minute details that you have to give everyone?
No, I don't think so. Just a reminder, the second day of this class is Thursday. This Thursday, we'll start at 9 o'clock. And if you have any questions, you can email me or get a hold of Rebecca, either one. And we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
one thing, there is a class tomorrow from 9:30 to 10:30. If you're interested, you can email me. It's a COVID tax training. So if you received any PPP, EIDL funds, any small business relief grants, that will be a good training. We'll have a CPA speaking about, you know, what to do with these PPP funds or EIDL funds as far as your taxes go for this year.
Good. Do we use the same link that we have, or
For
will you need to
Thursday.
send out a new one?
Yeah, there'll be the same link for Thursday.
Okay.
I'll just resend it again.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the same one.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, if you have any questions, reach out to me. My phone number is on there. My website is listed. You can contact me through there. You can get a hold of Lisa. But yeah, I look forward to seeing some of your groundwork on Thursday. And you know, Jason, sorry, get on here and you have homework. I mean, that's you didn't have much notice.
No.
But we'll dig in a little deeper on Thursday and get everyone set up. So thanks for joining. And Kim, if you want to, in the chat, if you want to put your contact information on there, that might be helpful for some. So they can look at getting some promotional product or, you know, logo design. It sounds like we've got a couple different, Kim's a graphic designer. I've got one on staff also. So we've got a few options for you. If you don't feel like you could create your own logo, we could definitely help you with that. I'm not sure when, so website design, this is, this topic, I feel like we can do, it's different for me. I like walking around the room and working more one-on-one with you guys. But I don't feel like I can teach a website design class on the computer like this. So I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do that free website training.
Well, I'm thinking late spring.
Okay.
You know, if that works with your schedule. And I have to play it month by month here. Right now I don't have the thumbs up to do in-person trainings yet. But the last time we spoke, April was kind of a goal for us. So,
Okay.
you know,
So
late April, early May, just kind of see.
okay. I think most of you could probably wait till that point. If you can't and you need a website design sooner, you know, someone on my marketing team could work with you to get that created. But I mean, hopefully you can wait out for that free class, because it's definitely, if you feel like you could do it yourself, you should take the free class. If you don't think you can do it yourself, you know, I can put you in, you know, we can help you out, or I can refer you, you know, to some others to get some prices. But do not pay someone $500 or $1,000 or $3,000 for a simple landing page website. That's what most of my competitors charge, and I don't agree with taking advantage of small business owners. So I probably shouldn't say that on a recording now that I just thought of that, but you know, we can find some ways to get you websites and some of this without spending a fortune.
Right.
Okay. All
And
right.
Rebecca, I did share my information there if you want to contact me or anyone else.
Perfect.
I would love to talk to you more as well.
Yes. Yeah, I think we could definitely help each other out. So.
Yes. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you on Thursday at 9 o'clock. Good luck working on your Facebook graphic and your little video. Research those competitors. Let's see what they're charging and what they're offering. Sometimes it's not all about the price. It can be about what you're offering more than them. So